Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here of Saint Discussions on Strike Seven Sports. And today's stream is going to go ahead and talk about, excuse me, some current transactions involving the New Orleans Saints. There has been a lot that has transpired over the past 48 hours since the blowout win over the Atlanta Falcons, where Jameis did his own thing and went against orders to get that touchdown for Jamal Williams. There's a lot that has transpired. What's up, Gundam? What's up, Donald? I don't want to talk about that. Well, I'm not gonna talk about that because I talked about that in the last video, but I want to talk about the latest news that has been released on the Saints. There's been a lot that's going on. I'm pretty sure y'all heard about the John Gruden news. Some more information that came out today that yesterday, that a players only meeting without the coaches. No coach was there. It was just Mickey Loomis and the players. Players only meeting that went down after Dennis Allen did his exit interviews, and I got this information from Jeff Duncan of the Advocate, and I'm just go ahead and just read what he said real quick. This is what this video is about. This live stream, pretty much. After Saints head coach Dennis Allen held his final team meeting of the 2023 season today, General Manager Mickey Loomis met for 30 minutes with players only to discuss the team's culture and changes that need to be made going forward. Multiple players said the message was received positively. So there's a follow-up to this, right? Following up, some segments of the Saints locker room splintered when adversity hit this season. Team officials are evaluating how that happened and what should be done about it. Monday's meeting was to set the tone for the offseason. Quote, are you in? If not, then you will like that from that tweet. A lot, man. A lot to be taken from that tweet. And I know what this is about. I know what this stuff's. This is about players, the veteran players, not really having trust in Dennis Allen. That's what this is. And what's gonna happen? There's gonna be a purge, another locker room purge like they did when they started things back up. Another locker room purge like they did 2014, 2015, 2016, during those 79 years when they were purging out that locker room with those, so-called bad players. So that's what's about to happen again. You know, if you haven't paid attention to it, with the news that's been put out, by Jeff Duncan, Nick Underhill, they're connecting the dots, man. You got to connect the dots with this stuff, bro. Because last week, well, not even last, well, on Sunday morning, Duncan put out an article about how explaining that Marshawn Lattimore, and Michael Thomas should be let go, should be going to another team. A few days prior to that, Underhill put out a story about now that they restructured that contract, Marshawn Lattimore's contract, that opens up the door for him to be traded. And then prior to that, there's been multiple stories about from the national media level about Dennis Allen keeping his job with the Saints. It was like every week there was a story that came out about Dennis Allen being safe. Every week, I would say around the Rams game. After the Rams game, when he beat by the Rams, DA coming back. Then it was just every week after that, DA's coming back. Now this meeting that took place, it was about trying to find out what happened this past season, how this occurred, how this stuff occurred. That's the issue, and I know why it occurred, man, because those players, man, Michael Thomas, Marshawn Lattimore, Alvin Kamara, Cam Jordan, a bunch of those guys, man, they're used to working with Sean. Then they're used to winning. They used to working with a guy like a Sean Payton. You know what I'm saying? It's been like that for so long. When Dennis Allen comes in and just he changes everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why this is occurring. And these players, and I'm pretty sure there could be some players that will no longer be with this team. And I'm 90% sure that it's going to be Michael Thomas. And man, shoot, it might be Michael Thomas, Marshawn Lattimore, and Alvin Kamara. It might be all three of them, man. All three of those guys could be gone. All three of those guys could be gone. Because if you paid attention to it, that's where you would see a lot of the players. They're the ones that are like telling you what's wrong with the team, that are venting about what is the issues with this team. Alvin Kamara has been vocal all year. He's been telling you what's wrong with the team. He's saying, things like we're consistently inconsistent. And also, and if you listen to that post game presser, Dennis Allen said Alvin Kamara's gotten a little older. So that's a dig right there. That's another dig right there at Alvin Kamara. You know, Michael Thomas, after what he did on social media, his account he deactivated his account, and you didn't even see Michael Thomas no more, man. Like he's just been like a ghost. You know what I'm saying? Marshawn Lattimore, there's been issues behind the scenes, conflicting issues between Lattimore and the team officials about his availability. When I say availability, his injuries. They feel as though he's taking too long to come back from these injuries. That's the issue. And I'm not gonna go into details on what I read today. It is from what I read, summing up what I read, it says that the veteran players got so ticked off that they went to higher ranking team officials to get this issue fixed. That's what I some of these guys won't be. Some of these Ryan says probably holding meeting because of all the flack DA is getting about losing the locker room for the Jamal Williams touchdown. That's why the coaches aren't there. So Mickey can address the coach. Yeah, that's it, man. That's it, bro. Regardless of how you see it about the touchdown and all that, it still makes DA look bad, bro. That looks really as a leader from a leadership viewpoint, not a fan viewpoint, not from the Falcon versus Saints rivalry, from a leadership viewpoint. We have a player, a subordinate, um, refuse your commands, refuse your orders. Don't listen to you. That's a bad look, man. And DA didn't help it by going to the press conference, throwing the players under the bus. He could have easily blew it off and said, "Yeah, I take care of that later on." I just want to enjoy this win with the guys. He just went ahead and just apologized to the team, apologized to the Falcons. You know what I'm saying? So that didn't make it any better. But this meeting a lot. That's what this meeting was about, man. Changes. Those changes are coming, man. I don't know which. Well, I got an idea of what's gonna happen, but those changes are coming soon, real soon with these with the players, man. And I don't know what DA what kind of coach the DA is trying to bring to this team, but all I know is the coach for all those years that they had was winning games. You know, solution make Gruden OC, and he will bring some passion and leadership back to the offense, and that will motivate the defense if they see the offense getting uplifted. Maybe, man, but that's to me, man. You bring in Gruden, man. You might as well make him the head coach. You might as well make John Gruden the head coach, bro, because that's a big personality, bro. That's like that's like you bringing back Sean Payton, to be honest, because Payton and Gruden got like similar personalities, bro. They really do. Both alpha, they both alpha males, both aggressive. Go get in your face, go hold players accountable. That's what that is, man. My issue with that issue with the Gruden stuff, man, is just the stuff outside of football, man. Like the Saints could be the team that that's gonna jump on that grenade and allow us to do back to back into the NFL. You know what I'm saying? That's the issue. My issue with it. You know, Gundam says Central probably slide Gruden in AC 2025, 2024. DA Fields falls in the middle of 2024. Yeah, that could happen. I could see that happening too. From what the report says that he's not gonna be the OC, but it's more likely he's gonna be like an associate, an assistant head coach to Dennis Allen. That's what it's gonna be. But if he comes in, man, they might as well just give him the offense. Just hand the entire offense over to John Gruden. That's what needs to happen. Give John Gruden the entire offense, bro. You know, but changes are coming, bro. Changes are coming to this team, bro. And another thing we gotta look out for is Ryan Ramczyk, man. His help going forward. Because if he cannot play anymore and he retires, that's gonna be a $35 million, from what I read, a $35 million cap hit. $35 million cap hit that you're gonna be paying the player for a very long time. You're gonna be paying a player that's no longer with this team for a very long time. That's a lot of dead money to get up out of, you know. But th- I know what it is. Like I said, bro, this has been going. This has been brewing up for a while, and to a certain extent, I'm kind of glad that stuff went down on Sunday after the game. When the game was when the game was almost over, I'm kind of glad that's because everything is being put out now. Everything is being exposed on what's wrong with this team. You know what I'm saying? And um, like I said before, like I said in the previous video, you trade Marshawn Lattimore, you better have a plan, a backup plan to like replace him. You know, um, because that guy shut down one side of the field. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Yeah, you know how it is, Gundam, man. But that dude shuts down one side of the field. Now, Alvin Kamara, if he gets traded, I like what we have. I like what we have in Kendrick Miller. My only concern with that is that can this guy stay healthy, man? Was this what happened this year with the injuries? Was that like a one time thing? You know what I'm saying? Or this something we gotta deal with, throughout this entire time with what I'm saying? But then they're gonna purge everybody that doesn't fall in line with Dennis Allen's philosophy. They're gonna purge that entire locker room, bro. I don't think it's gonna be the younger players either. I don't think it's gonna be guys like Chris Olave, Alante Taylor, who else out there? Foster Moreau, well, not Foster Moreau, Trawan John. I don't think it'll be any of those guys, man. It'll be some of the veterans on that team. You know what I'm saying? They're what I mean, if we're being honest, they're really like, you got Granderson, he came over with Peyton, he was with Peyton. Cam Jordan, of course, was with Sean Payton. Andrews Pete was with Sean Payton, was under Sean Payton. Um, they will probably Demar Davis will probably stay. I don't think he's one of the ones that is causing the ruckus, but um, I think a lot of those guys that was on the Sean Payton, man, I think the main ones, like I said, Alvin Kamara, Lattimore, Michael Thomas, those guys are gonna get let go, man. They're gonna move on from those guys, man. We gonna find out. We gonna find out who they talking about when they had in these meetings when they said, um, they told the players apparently, are you in or you out? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna likely be out. So we're gonna find out who they talking about, bro. We're gonna find out real soon, bro. Um, other thing, Derek Carr turned out he finished the season on a positive note, in my opinion. But can we get that in the beginning from? Can you get that type of performance from the start of the season to the end of the season? I know you're gonna have your occasional bad game and all that, but if you can play like that 80% of the time for the entire season, 80 to 90% range, this team could really do something, I think. But we gotta see how that's gonna play out, man. But in regards to free agency, I don't still I mean they're gonna do the restructures and all that with the contracts, but I don't see no really big names coming here because of this money, this contract, these the salary cap situation, you know. But it's just gonna be a lot that's gonna happen, man. A lot is gonna go down in these next couple of weeks. And no, they also announced that no changes to the staff will be announced this week. Gonna start looking at that stuff next week. So I kind of not really surprised by that because they did that last year, the year before that. They don't wait till the week. They don't announce changes like a few days after the season. They're gonna wait a week, and then they're gonna start announcing the changes. You know, maybe you bring in Pete, maybe you bring back Pete Carmichael, maybe you don't. Who do you like as the offensive coordinator? Shoot. Well, I like, man, who- we could get like a young guy, man. I want us to get like somebody from the 49ers, somebody that's coached, somebody that was with the Minnesota Vikings. Because I like what they do on offense as well, Minnesota. Somebody in Dallas, you know what I'm saying? That's on the Dallas staff. I wouldn't mind having come over to the Saints. Get a college guy. Get the guy that worked with Michael Penix Jr. in Washington. He's a good OC. Get a guy like Garrett Kubiak, that would work. Yeah, Gruden, if Gruden come in, Gruden calling the plays, man. You know, Gruden will call the plays. But Pete Carmichael, man, like he figured it out too late to me, man. He figured it out. He got things going at the right. He got things going, but it was too late, man. That was the problem with the team. They waited too late for their success, even in games. It take them like 3 quarters to like wake up. You know what I'm saying? 3 quarters, and by that time, it be too late. So they just got a ton of things to fix, man. Ton of things to fix. 49ers offense. Yeah, you're right. 49ers staff, Green Bay staff. Get somebody from them no, from those teams, man. Yeah, Gruden's gonna call plays, man. That's just what it is, bro. If Gruden comes back, he calling plays. Thomas has to go. Yeah, got to go. I mean, you know, I agree with that to a certain extent, man. I didn't like how he threw Carl under the bus while he was playing, bro. While he on Twitter and the team out there playing. I really didn't care for that, man. If you had something to say about Carr, to say the Carr face to face, you should have did it in person. To me, in my opinion, Ryan says we need a personality and the leadership. That's what DA's missing. Yeah, we do. That's the problem, because if that was like Mike Tomlin out there, excuse me, Mike Tomlin, Brian Flores, Nick Saban, Sean Payton, James Winston wouldn't even did that. James Winston wouldn't even thought about asking Mike Tomlin if he could give Jamal Williams a touchdown. He wouldn't even thought about doing that, man. For real. Yeah, Joe Brady. Yeah, Joe Brady. I wouldn't mind having Joe Brady over here coming to the team. That would be good. I mean, just anybody, man. I mean, there's other names out there outside of John Gruden, man, that they could go and find, bro. But that would make sense to bring Joe Brady back. But we'll see. Maybe I don't know, man. Ronald Curry might be going too. You know what I'm saying? Ronald Curry might get picked up by another team. He may go to Denver this time. Last year he didn't go. So there's gonna be a lot that's gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? And also, other news. Um, Jeff Ireland, the assistant general manager, guys in charge of scouting, will be interviewing for the request. The Chargers requested for him to be interviewed for their open general manager position. and Kai Hartley, the salary cap guru, was also being requested by the Carolina Panthers to interview for their positions. Um, yeah, Eric Bieniemy. I would like Eric Bieniemy will be another nice addition to the team to be an OC. I mean, there's names out there, man, that they can hire for that job, man. You know, they don't have to stay in house, man. They don't have to stay in house. They don't have to sign. They don't have to hire John Gruden. But I understand why they're doing it is because of Derek Carr. You know, Derek Carr had his best years under John Gruden. He had his best years. You know what I'm saying? So it'll make a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Chiefs falling apart without Bieniemy. Kelsey and Mahomes said Bieniemy was one of the most motivating coaches they ever played for. He held everyone accountable and they rubbed some the wrong way. Yep, that's true. That's true. You know, people were complaining about that when he was there. Now they missing. Andy Lynn coaching with the 49ers offense staff on, yeah. I mean, that would be a good pickup as well. I mean, he an alpha dog. You know, he's an alpha dog too. You know, he's not like Gruden or Payton, but he's an alpha. You know, he's an in your face guy. You know what I'm saying? But you can't get somebody that's gonna come in and like get Carr to go back to square zero. You know what I'm saying? Because if he goes back to square zero, square one, we could be dealing with what we dealt with this year, where he's like trying to figure out an offense. Because that was the problem this past year, and I felt as though if you're a 10-year veteran, you shouldn't have been struggling that much to learn that offense, man. To me, you know. Then all the other things about him being hurt, you know, this came out, that came out. If you was hurt that much, why you let James? They should have just let James start. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my issue with that, man. That's my issue with that. You know what I'm saying? But um, I mean, let me know. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat box, man. Do you think they're gonna sign? They're gonna hire John Gruden? Put your response in the chat, man. What y'all think? Todd Haley would be nice. Nah, I mean, yeah, but he be out the game. Todd Haley been out the game for a while, man. The program for a while. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think they I don't think me personally, man, I don't think they're gonna hire John Gruden, bro. I don't think they're gonna hire. I mean, they're probably thinking about doing it. They're probably thinking about doing it, but I don't think they're gonna hire John Gruden. I think they're gonna go in a different direction. Now, what direction they're gonna be, we don't know. But I don't think I don't think they're gonna bring in John Gruden, bro. But that's gonna be a huge risk though, if they hire John Gruden, because you hire John Gruden, you know, there's gonna be a lot of people mad, man. A lot of people gonna be upset. You know what I'm saying? And the fan base is already split as it is. And it's gonna be even more split when you hire John Gruden, because there's gonna be some that want John Gruden here that's gonna love it, and there's gonna be some that's gonna be some that hated that John Gruden is here. It's just that simple. Just like with the Deshaun Watson stuff, where they were trying to pursue Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, some people that was for the Saints trying to get Deshaun Watson, and there were some that were against the Saints going after Deshaun Watson. You know, the front office Carr loves so much, so they'll please Carr. Yeah, they will. Hugh Jack. I wouldn't mind having Hugh Jackson there. You know what I'm saying? Hugh Jackson. They got names out there, man. They got a bunch of names out there, bro. That would love to have this job, bro. A lot of up and coming offense coordinators, passing game coaches, quarterback coaches would love, excuse me, to have this job. It's just that simple, man. But um, I mean, even though there's no moves that's gonna happen this week, official moves, there's gonna be some leaks that's come out. leaks that's gonna come out about, which players could possibly get moved, things like that. There gonna be some information that's coming out. I'm pretty sure something's gonna happen. You know, Ken Hunt, yeah, he ain't too bad. Ken Hunt, shoot, they let Ronald Curry do it, man. I think Ronald Curry could do a better job than Pete Carmichael. Question: will they ship Alvin Kamara out? I think so, man. It's possible. It's very possible they can do that, man. That's just, I mean, if he don't, if Kamara is not feeling the new leadership, he's not feeling Dennis Allen's style, they probably will ship him out because that's what the meeting was about. It was about culture. It was about what happened this past season. Why this team why this team underperformed. That's what this meeting was about. Players only meeting. You know. Yeah, we'll find out, man. We're gonna find out real soon on what really transpired in that meeting. We really are. But yeah, they'll ship out of. I don't think they're not bringing back Michael Thomas, bro. They're not bringing back Jameis Winston. Jake Hayner gonna be the starting QB next season. The not starting QB, but the backup QB next season. Taysom Hill gonna be the third string backup. But he could be, Taysom Hill playing his other different roles. And Taysom Hill might get traded. Who knows, bro? They might send Taysom Hill to Denver. You know? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna move up a lot of people, man. Yeah. Somebody from the Rams staff would be great. Sean McVay staff would be great. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta wait and see how it's gonna play out, man. All the news, all of the transactions gonna get started next week, though. All of any changes they're gonna make to that staff gonna happen next week. So we'll see how it play out. All right, so I'll you off right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. How do you feel about Alvin Kamara, Marshall Lattimore, Michael Thomas being possibly traded, will no longer be with the team? Also, check out strike7sports.com/Saints for latest content on the Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.